What is up, guys? Welcome to a Copper Monday, baby. How is everybody doing? Was the weekend fast enough for everybody? Or was it right on time? AB is in the house. What's up, my brother? It's going well. It's been freezing this weekend, though, man. It's been too cold for me. And yes, the weekend went by too fast. Let's open these penny rolls up. See if I can find some goodies in here. Starbuck is into his house. Same here, AB. It was like 50. It was like 53. So I just told my wife, nope, don't turn the AC on. It's over. It's over with for the AC. I'm good, my friend. Finna strike some of these Lincoln cents open. Finna knock some of these Lincoln cents open, man. This is in the giveaway. 43 dipped in chrome. Dipped in chrome, baby. I love these. It's a real wheat cent. And this one got a die cut. Oh, it's gonna make a nice cud. Can you guys see it? Let me show you this cud. Oh yeah, that's alright. That's not too bad. I had worse boxes before. Check out this cud right here, guys. See that crack coming from there to here to here. It's gonna make a big blob on this coin. And it should give it some more value. People like die cuts, but this is a 1943 dipped in chrome, so I don't know how much more. You can see it easily come from here, come from there to there, come around there. So this thing will keep growing as this Lincoln Cent gets older. That die cut will pop out. Becca's into his house. What's up, Becca? How you been? The summer is, I was just telling Alan Bailey, it's been cold. It's been chilly outside. It's been nice and cold. I love the cold. I love being cold more than I like being hot. Because if you hot, you can only take off so many clothes. But if you cold, you can put on so many clothes and only take off what you need to take off. But when you hot, it's only one option. When you hot, you only got one option. They must have threw it around, like the way they handled the package was unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I told him to file a complaint. And also, it wasn't a normal post office that I use, but I will be if I go get a chance to go back in that direction. I'll make a stop over there. My first find is a 2009 log cabin, baby. 1809. This is 210 years old today. 1809. Lincoln would have been 210. Wow, 210 years old. Lincoln would have been 210. Yeah, that post office didn't do a good job. So we'll be looking for varieties. We're looking for a lot of varieties today. Talking varieties. This is a 1994. So 1994 has a double die reverse. So you check it by looking for extra columns inside the Lincoln Memorial. And it's usually these three columns right here. We'll have like a line coming down the middle of the Lincoln Memorial. And that'll be your double die reverse. You having a bad connection? Yeah, I don't see nothing happening on my screen. Yeah, I don't see any buffering. I don't see anything of that nature on my screen. Becca, was it buffering? Okay, thank you. I don't know why. I only got one device. No, I got two devices using Wi-Fi. Actually three devices using Wi-Fi. That's usually the max anyway. It's not the max, but that's usually the max that I use to connect on my Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me know if it happens again. That means I could refresh my the Wi-Fi or turn one of these devices off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, but yeah, guys, the Lincoln Sensor has lots of varieties. Lots of varieties. From 1909, from when they first was created, to 2019, still to this day. And all varieties are still unknown. Still got lots of unknown varieties. You got new discovery varieties. You got some coins that haven't been discovered yet. That would be considered a new discovery if you were to find one. This is another 1994. The extra columns are very tough to come by. And the best grades bring you the best money, but you can easily sell uh, the 1994 if you find one. Easily up for grabs. So beautiful 67. $1967. That's a 1967. No special known varieties that I've looked up on the 67. But I always check both sides, guys. Both sides of those coins. Now the 98s, 99s, and the 2000s have this thing called a wide AM. So the wide AM was a proof polished die, and somehow some of the business strike coins came out with a wide AM. So this is a normal penny right here. But if you find one with a wide AM, that's a nice payday too. The 1999, I think, are the hardest ones to find. Here's another 94. Oh, wow, Becca. I'm glad you got it. No Coke Gambles is now No Co Silver. What's up, No Co? What is up, No Co? I sent you a koala? Koala bear. I sent you a koala bear, huh? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I could never forget. I could never forget. Thanks for joining us. Who else called you AB? That's cool, man. That's how it goes. Me too, Beck. I like the name change too for NoCo. NoCo Silver. Got some kick to it. So guys, you don't have a cherry picker's guide. I advise you to get a cherry picker's guide if you can. If you can. But if you can't, always check out the websites, guys. You got doubledyed.com. That's Wexler's website. You got coppercoins.com. That is Chuck's website, Chuck Daltrey. You got Variety Vista as well. It's a lot of those three are the main three that I look for when I can't find something, or um, if I find something new, I look on those websites to see if they got them, and then I just go from there. Text Scott, I dropped in to say hello to all the super subs and smash that like button. Thank you, Text Scott. Appreciate you. That means a lot to me. Smashing that thumb up button and hitting that subscribe button. AB Silver sounds good. They're trying to get Alan Bailey to change his name. Yep, Starbucks already. Yes, sir. It's 2019. See what's on this beautiful 2019. I try to be Starbucks. I try. Look for that 1990 with no S too, guys. But it has to be a proof. Can't be a business strike. The 1990 is some big money, but it has to be a proof. You guys see silver's going up on a steady up and up? What you guys think that means? Do you think it means a recession is coming or what? Now this is a 1992. You want to find a 1992 with a close AM. The way I remember close AM is by, you know, if you feel uncomfortable when somebody too close, you tell them too close. So the 92 would be a close AM. I don't know if you guys know about trucks. So the way I remember 98, 99, and 2000 being a wide AM because a truck is usually 8 feet wide. That's like a 48, 96 inches across. So I always say 2 close, 8 wide. So I just start with 8 wide. Anything after 8 wide, I just know it's supposed, if I see a wide AM, that means it's not supposed to be a wide AM. That's just the way I started remembering it, guys. So I tell somebody too close, the 92 is a close AM. I remember by just thinking too close, or the back of a straight box truck or 18 wheel is like 8 feet wide. So I started 98, so 8 wide. And that's just how I started remembering it. Wow, it went up 3 more cents, because last time I seen it, 1770. This is a 98. 98 right here. See if it has a wide AM. Nope. When I mean wide AM, guys, when I say wide AM, I'm talking about the A&M right here in America. So if those two are, if it has a space in between it, I advise you to keep it or send it out to get graded. And when you find a variety, guys, you don't got to send it out to PCGS. That's one thing about varieties. I'm going to do a video soon about which grading companies, all top three grading companies. I'm going to do a video on their strength and their weaknesses. So, you find any varieties, in my opinion, you want to get it authenticated, use Annex. Annex is a cheap, top-notch third grader. They've been around the longest, but they specialize in varieties and error coins. PCGS, the name itself holds weight on any coins. But to save, if you want to save some money and make the most of your money, send it to Annex if you find a variety. Because anybody, as long as it's slabbed, people would pay for it. So you can spend like $8 on a get your coin graded with Annex. And let's say you find an 1983 3.1 grams, and you're not sure if it's real or not. Send it out for $8, get it graded, and still make $3,000, $4,000 off of it, depending on the grade. Don't try to go to PCGS and pay $35 for a grade. And I mean, still, it don't put a dent into $4,000, but at the same time, you'll still get the more bang for your buck, bang for your cent, actually. So I got some cool videos I'm working on. I'm just trying to get my upgrade my computer skills, man. Play around with the editing, and because right now I'm using a XSplit system. It's just like OBS, but It's an XSplit. It's XSplit. It's a game caster. So I'm trying to do better with the animations. This is a 2000. Let me know if I'm buffering, guys. What is up? What is up, Lincoln Centurel? What is up, Matthew? Yeah, Starbucks Joe. That's why I threw it back. It did have some MD on it. That mechanical doubling. It was MD. It was MD'd out. We got 11. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for smashing that like. Tech Scott is in there encouraging you guys to smash that like. Thank you, Tech Scott, for coming through with the positivity and hanging out. Do you know what today is? It is Copper Monday. It's Copper Monday. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up. Yes, I'm working on the animations to this. I might get a backdrop too. I got a lot of cool stuff planned. I just hope it works out well because I got a lot going on in real life. Real life overpowers sometimes. Come on, 1969 double die. No cigar. 1969 has a crazy double die. You guys can probably buy a brand new car if you find one of those. Put down on the mortgage. Build an igloo in the backyard. How was the rolls I brought back? Those rolls were sick. John Isabella found a 1960 repunch mint mark. Penny rolls been awesome from Chicago. That's why I might go back to for a while, guys. So I need to get 1,000 subs so I can stream while I'm in Chicago. I don't know how the Wi-Fi be. I don't know if my father got Wi-Fi in the house. And I don't want to damage my computer by moving it. But we'll see how it goes. because I do want to show you guys Chicago has the best coins. I think Chicago has the best coins. And then Ohio comes a close second. Ohio comes a close number 2. Then PA falls short at number 3. And you'd think PA have the best coins because they got Philadelphia Mint over here. He made out like a bandit. Sure did. I was happy for him. Those Chicago rolls ain't no joke. That's because Chicago was a busy city. I think all busy cities like New York. So if you guys didn't know where the West Point Mint was, the West Point Mint is located in New York. But all the busy cities, like, people don't have time to actually look at their change. So, and Chicago is the same way. I wish I could have filmed it. I walked into the gas station and found 1944 wheat cent on the ground. Karen's into his house. She's crying. I'm sorry, Karen. Yep, so Chicago has some good pickings, because if I could walk into a gas station and find a 1944 on the floor, just imagine what else is out there. Right on the ground. People ask for change and stuff all day. It's pennies on the ground everywhere. I used to pick up all those pennies off the ground. But people just don't know about. People just don't know. They could be sitting on a $100,000 coin in they piggy bank in their pocket, in their kids' piggy bank. And they just don't know. They just lack the information. Lack the information is the best way I can say it. It goes both ways. All right, Starbuck, I'm gonna check it out. Maya's Coins, what is up? Or was that Mia's Coins? How you doing? Your first time. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Have a positive chat. I have a nice community over here on my stream. We courteous to one another and we be positive over here. It's always a good time over here. Always a good time at the Steel Show. I'm glad you are here. I'm glad all of you guys are here. Trying to find some cool stuff in these Lincoln cents. This your first time here, Will. Today is not going to be that exciting. Not like it usually be, because we are already sold out. But usually we going crazy over here in the stream on Mondays. Feel free to hang out though. Talk to one another. We a community. We commune with each other. So feel free to chit chat, say hello. Nothing in that row. Deep South is Indy his house. Thanks, Deep South. It's all good, my brother. Hunting through these Lincoln cents. I'm just mad I didn't get no more Chicago boxes. But I'll be back in Chicago soon, I hope. I hope so. Chicago coins are great. As I was saying earlier, when found that 1960 D over D, the repunch mint mark, like people just don't have time in those big cities. New York, LA, Chicago. People lack the time to sit down and look through them. Give me 1 second, guys. Guys, I will put up a 1K video because I feel I need to make the video to encourage other people to get on in here so I can reach that milestone. This is a 1994, and you guys know we're looking for the extra columns. So the extra columns are usually in between here, here, and here on the 1994, which is a very tough cookie to find. But you guys know me. I'm gonna find it. I think we're gonna find a heavy Lincoln too one day on live stream. I just got that feeling. It's gonna be on live. Now 1972s guys have over 25 different double dies. And they stick out like sore thumbs too. Most of them. Oh yeah, Starbucks. You might find some good stuff in there. I was so happy when I saw that 1944 wheat penny on the ground. And I think somebody gave me a wheat penny in my change too. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't get any silver though that week. But hey. Keep on searching. There's lots of varieties, guys. And then my eyes was just playing tricks on me because I thought I saw a double die. Yep, my eyes was playing tricks on me. It gotta be. Gotta be. Okay, Becca, have a blessed one. Good night. Thank you for stopping through, and I'm glad you guys got your packages in the mail. The next set of packages go out tomorrow from the auction we had on Saturday. So Mia's Coins, if you're still here, I have auctions on Saturdays. I do Copper Mondays where I search through Lincoln Cent rolls. I do West Point Wednesdays. Sometimes I might got a box of quarters to hunt through, or I do I go to the laundromat or the car wash and put money in the machine and search through the quarters that's already in circulation. So I got some awesome days, some awesome videos, awesome stream times. So don't be a stranger. What did he say? He said, which grading code were you seeing to go through because they are less expensive? Yep. AB said Annex. Only if you got something that's like worth big money. Because Annex specializes, they've been around the longest, and they specialize in variety and error. And it's cheaper too, so you can save money as well. So say for instance this was a 1983 that weighs 3.1 grams, or a double ear, or a double die reverse. Let's flip it over and check. I'll send this to Annex because it's cheaper, and I'll still get the more bang for finding this variety. Because you have to buy, and also you got to buy memberships to you got to buy the memberships to PCGS and NGC. So that's another thing too. They want you to pay for a membership. So that's one other thing to dodge when you're dealing with Annex. Not yet, Matthew. Just popped on. Just started 40 minutes ago. 2.5 grams. No good. Yeah, the other ones you need memberships for. Annex, you don't need a membership. Oh, it's a beautiful 94. Now, see how beautiful this 94 is? Check out the reverse. See how spotless this is? If this was the variety with the extra columns, I'll send it right to Annex. I don't see any extra columns. It looked like some columns they wanted to form, but they didn't. So, and usually you will see it in all three of these right here, these last three. But it's okay. Next time. Next time we'll get them. Nope, not a fat one. This one felt kind of heavy. It's not fat either. Let's see. Try it again. 2.5 grams. So it's 3 ways to make some money off of 83. You have the double ear Lincoln Cents. That brings a nice piece of change. You have the 3.1 gram Lincoln Cent. That brings a very nice piece of change because they stopped making 3.1 gram Lincoln Cents in 1982. Stopped producing. They stopped producing them with 3.1 grams of copper of total weight with copper and zinc in 1982. So there should be no 83s. No 83s should weigh 3.1 grams. Also, there's an 82 small date and large date from Philadelphia and Denver. I made a video about it, guys. Go back and check out the archives. But the 82 small date Denver should not weigh 3.1 grams either. So check those 82 Denvers. It got to be a small date though. I made a video about small date and large date. So 83, I weigh all my 83s. Check for that double ear. No cigar. Check your whole coin. Check that reverse for that double die reverse. No smokes. Yep. Only if it does. Only if it does. Look for all the errors you could think of. 1995 has a crazy double die as well. I got one that's graded already, and that thing is beautiful. These made the news in 1995. These made the news. These was like the next big thing, like the 1969, the 1970, the 1955. These was the next big thing, these 1995s. Next roll up. Big money, yeah, it was big money. Big moolah. Let's see what's in this bad fella here. Yeah, 70S. 70S has a DDO. Yes, sir. You can't miss those 70S. That's some big money. They got some small date 70Ss. I made a video on the 70s too. I made a nice video about the 70s. Not too long ago, I made a coin knowledge video. I do my coin knowledge, coin power videos every chance I get. And I think the 70 video was the last one that I made. Those things hard to get. Bill Betts said they charging like $200 for a book now. I paid $35 for my book. Here's a 70 right here. I paid $35. Oh, and it's a 70S, baby. Let me see. This is a large date. Even though it's dirty, I can tell. This is how I can tell. And I advise you guys to go back and watch the video. But I'll show you guys real quick. I took a piece of evenly cut paper. Now when I'm covering up the date, the 7 dips below the 1, 9, and the 0. So you can still see the top of the 1, the 9, and that 0. You can't see the 7. That's how you know it's a large date. That's how you can tell that. And you don't always need a cherry picker's guide because the red book has the same. It gives some of the similar knowledge. Cherry picker's guide just give it to you in more detail, but I'm gonna show you right here, 1970. It describes it to you. So the 1970. As you can see, a small date would have a high 7. That means the 7 will be equal to the 1, 9, and the 0. The large date has a low 7. That means it dips below the 1, 9, and the 0, just like I showed you. There's a 70S in bad shape. Yep, bad shape. Now, if I could see if this was a variety and it was still in this bad shape, I still send this to Annex. But this is not a variety, just a nice S. Well, ugly S actually. This is a 92. only 9 wheat cent. Of course, a 70 won't be a wheat cent. Yeah, if I find an extra one, I'll let you know. Yeah, I wasn't gonna sell mine though. Not my small date. And I cherry picked somebody for that small date. They wrote on they wrote at the bottom of the envelope that it was a large date, and I don't know how they mistake that for that. But I got them. I love cherry picking. I love capitalizing. Because usually when I walk into this coin shop, it's a coin shop mixed with a jewelry store. So they always tell me the boss took all the key dates and ooh. I say, okay, no problem. I'm gonna still look at the coins anyway. Man, I found a 1840 large date over small date. What do you call those things? Large cents. Come on, double die. No doubler. Cherry picked them for the 1840, which is my best cherry pick still to this day. I love cherry picking. Know what they say? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Cherry picked them. Picked them off. Interception. All right, Starboy. $1980s have a reverse of 89 as well on some of the 80s. John Isabella's into his house. What is up, John? Peace out. Hi, John. Bye, John. Be safe, Starbucks. Next roll up. See if we can find some goodies. John, you got your package? Did you get your package today? Or Friday? I think you got it Friday. I think you told me already. Just checking. Thanks for stopping through, Starbucks. Always. I still need to go to Hobby Lobby and see what they got too. I don't get off days that much, so it'd be hard for me to maneuver. But I'll get to it. It's not going anywhere. They might got a cherry picker's guide actually in Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. Are you just went tonight, AB? Did you find something good? Like coin supplies? Do they have a cherry picker's guide? Oh, you got some caps for the quarters. Cool. Come on, 69S double die. No smokes. I'll send a 69S right to Annex overnight. Overnight it. I honestly found a lot of cool coins. They do, man. They just look more presentable too. You ain't gotta worry about a stapler scratching it up when you're trying to stack them in those little cardboard flips. That's why I use the stapleless flips. Only thing bad about those stapleless flips, the adhesive, if it's too hot outside or hot in your house, they come loose by themselves. That's what I just found out. They start coming loose by themselves because it's so hot, the glue not sticking. But I love those adhesive, non-staple flips. Now 1969 and 1970s have this thing called a floating roof. That's almost a floating roof, but it connects over here. So that cancels it out from being a floating roof. All of them don't have a floating roof, but it's good to check them. It's not worth too much, but and some of them got the no FG. Like this look like a no FG, but if you tilt it, you can see FG is right there. It's because back in the 69 and 70, they over polished the dies. So when they were striking the coins, the reverse of the coins didn't get a full strike. Didn't catch a full strike, so it's nothing to flip out your seat about. They are beautiful though. It looks scary to me though. I call it a hunted memorial. Yeah, that's connected on that side. See how the FG not strong as it used to be. They do line up better. It's just I don't want those staples scratching up my coin though. I hate those staples. Next roll up. I won't be active as much, but I'll try to stay I'm gonna always do my auctions, but I'm trying to upgrade the way it looks, the way the stream looks. So plus I'm still taking care of real life issues, so I'll still be streaming, but probably just stick to my auctions or do more auctions. Might open up Thursday nights for auctions too. Thursdays and Saturdays. We'll try to pull 2 days a week. Try to pull 2 days a week. Come on, double die. No cigar. Womp, 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 womp. Floating roof? Nope. See, it don't connect over there, but it connects strongly over here. No FG? Nope. You right, Alan. But you also got to look at it. Brenner started in 1909, and Frank Gasparo started on the reverse of the Lincoln cents in 1959. So 50 years later, I guess the mint didn't they bagged up off of it a little bit. But you right. But they put Victor David Brenner right there on the sleeve. They put his initials right there on the jacket of the Lincoln cent. But I think they should have left it on the reverse and not start with all that controversy. But I guess they had to make an example out of somebody, huh? And they chose him. Frank Gasparo, he's on that Eisenhower dollar. He's all over that. He's all over that Susan B. Anthony. He's over the JF Kennedy reverse. He did some things, didn't he? I can tell you everywhere he's at on those coins. On the reverse on the Kennedy, right up under the Eagle's foot. On the reverse of the Susan B. Anthony, he's right there by the Eagle again, by the Eagle's wings, when the Eagle landed on the moon for the Apollo 11 mission. He's on the Lincoln Center at the bottom of the Memorial Building. He's everywhere. So I definitely agree. Yep, I agree with you, Ellen. They should have left it on the reverse and left it alone. Now Frank Gasparo on the reverse. I guess they said when he put at the bottom of on his reverse, Victor David Brenner, they say it wasn't discreet enough. Who cares? Who cares about how discreet it was? I don't know how they got the technology to put it under that sleeve on the obverse. Frank gets around. Frank was the man. The chief engraver. He had to be some kin to somebody, though. They won't tell us, but he had to know somebody to know somebody. Oh, here's a double die. I think, let me see. That got the famous die crack from Lincoln's head all the way to the W. Let me see. That has that famous die crack right there from Lincoln's head through that W. I love 1972s. That's my favorite Lincoln cent because I found so many double dies. I'm putting that in tonight's giveaway too. Yeah, it's a crack. It's a crack. It's a crack in that W. Yeah, 1972 got over 25 different double dies. My brother ECP, what is up? We trying to find some goodies. ECP's into his house. Thank you guys for smashing that thumbs up. Yep, that die crack and that W. in that George W. That's a 72. Let's check this one. That's a 60 large date. I can tell that date with the naked eye. That's a large date, baby. I made a video in 1960s too as well, guys. I made the videos on the most difficult dates. I made them on the 82s, the 70s, and the 60s. Let me know if I'm missing something. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video on something else pertaining to Lincoln Cents. Let me show you guys. It's one of my pride and joys over here. Let me see, where is it? Oh, not that one. That's one of them too. It's one of my pride and joys. Let me see. That's one of my pride and joys. Let me see. Here we go. It's my pride and joy. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. You guys see that? Can you see it? See it? See it? See it? I found that AB in the roll. Then I found his little cousin in the roll too. That's crazy. That's not it. Check that out. It's all over the coin. That's not it. Check this out. On Liberty. See how it's poking up under the L down here? The B, inside the B. Crazy on In God We Trust. Yep. I might put it up for auction next time. I'm thinking about it. And look how beautiful it is. It's like a red brown. Very beautiful. This is double dot number 3. There's 25 or more, probably more than 25, but the cherry pickers guide only tell you about 8 of them, but there's more than 8. Let me show you his little cousin. Now one day something just told me to check these 1972 Denvers, And I usually don't search the Denvers because I was only uh, up to the 1972 Philadelphias. So this is the Denver. I'll check it out. See that doubling on the S, the U, the T, on that W, inside the E, the word God is minor doubling, but you can really see it right here on Liberty. Check out that B and that E. There we go. So I actually found this by mistake. I was finna throw it back to the fishes, and some just told me to check it. And I checked it, and it was a double die. It's not as dramatic as the other one, but you can tell. Look at the inside of that U. Look at the S, the last T, the W, the E, the D in God, the I-N. Thank you, Mia. I appreciate you. No problem. You're always welcome here. Let me show you my next one. My third pride and joy. Number 3. I don't want to touch this one because this one's uncirculated. This is a S. This is a repunch mint mark. S over S. RPM number 1. You can see that first S. You can see that split. There it goes. Shows a little bit better right there. That's a 70 S over S. This is a large date. There it go. See that repunch mint mark? That's a large date. And I found a 1970S with a clip planchet too. That has a minor clip on it. And I actually think this is a small date over large date, or a large date over a small date. See how the way it looks? Looks like a large date over a small date to me. And there's the clip planchet right there. That's a real clip planchet. The way you know it's a real clip planchet, because if you see a clip right there, then you turn it over here on the reverse and find out where that blotch is coming from. And the opposite side should be blotched over as well. That's a 70S. I got a blank planchet. This my other pride and joy right here. This don't need a scope. Now when I pulled this out of a penny roll, I thought this was a 1943. I thought it was a steel cent, 1943. But as you can see, that's a 1983. It's missing the copper plating. There's no copper plating on this. Let me show you the reverse. Same way. Missing the copper plating. I thought it was a steel cent at first. But that's all zinc. All zinc. I think it weighs how much did this weigh? I think it weighed 2.4 grams, something like that. Yep, all zinc. Missing the copper. Some of my favorite finds right there. Some of my faves. Now let's see if we can find some more. I found an extra thumb too for Karen. And I found the 1960 D over D for John. So I can find them. I definitely have an eye for them. That's why I love Lincoln cents. I don't think I ever did half dollars. I used to get half dollars away. Thanks, Matthew. See if we can find some more stuff. Are you guys saving those 2017 Philadelphias? It's the first year that Philadelphia put the mint mark on the Lincoln cent. Forget the money. It's just not gonna find nothing half dollars really. I'm just being honest. They are so tough. But I tip my hat to everybody that search them. I just don't. It's not my preference. Me too. I got one row, AB. I had 2 rows. I opened one, started looking for varieties. After a year, I kept looking at it, so said, what the hey, I opened one. And guess what was inside? Nothing. Then I got mad because I opened it. Come on, Fat Lincoln. Somebody wasn't feeding Lincoln back in the day because he don't want to get fat. Yeah, real up. It will be an auction this Saturday, guys. Might do it on Thursday if I can. I wish I had a box of 2017 Ps. Thank you, AB. Spend time with the sun. Families first. That's my motto. It's getting hot in here. Haven't found a weedy yet. There's a Canadian scent. It's not a King George. That is a 1982, strictly from Canada. That's in tonight's giveaway as well. Straight out of Canada. A lovely queen they call Elizabeth. That's in the giveaway as well. It's a 99, a beautiful one. Looking for a wide. No wide. Wow, third grade. Big boy. He's going to be a big boy. Third grade. Congratulations on still pushing them. Here's a 60. That's a large date. Yep, keep pushing them. Third grade is actually going to be where it starts, where he's going to learn all the good techniques. Serious business in third grade. No problem. Here's another 70. Come on, double die. You ask, you shall receive. I'm going to keep asking. Hopefully I'll receive. There's a floating roof, baby. There's a floating roof, baby. Let me see. It's connecting, I think, on that side. No FG. You see remnants of it. They polished that die real good. Haunted Memorial. School is fun, man. Especially when you can go see your friends, talk about your summer, and kick their butt through the whole school year in homework. My friends used to hate me in history class. In a good way, though. I used to just kick their butt in history. History, geometry. When was the War of 1812? That I don't remember. No, Illinois became a state in 1818. But that I don't remember. When was the war 1812? I want to say 1812 is when it was. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Come on, double die. You tried to get me. So that was a trick question. Oh, you a clever one. You're a clever one. What is this? It's 2000. Looking for wide AM. Correct. 1812 is when the war was in 1812. Should have been 1812. Is that the same year the Titanic hit an iceberg? Or was that like 1821? Might have been 1912, actually, for Titanic. 100 years later. I think that was 1912. And I'm not using Google. Yep, I think it was 1912. See, my brain still works. Still works sometimes. History question for you. What was the nation's capital once upon a time? And I'm going to give you a hint. It wasn't Washington, D.C. Per Google. 415. Yes, sir. Both of my guys know. What is up, John Wolf? Yep, both of you guys got it right. Don't tell nobody else. That might be a trivia question one day. Yes, it was the city of brotherly love. What? Okay, we know the phrase the city of brotherly love. Where does that? Where does Philadelphia stem from? From what Greek word does Philadelphia come from? You trying to get cool, John Wolf? It's so cold up here. It's like 50 degrees up here right now. Well, last night it was. Right now it's probably like 65. Oh, you don't know that one, huh, Alan Bailey? The word Philadelphia come from, uh, I think it was a queen in Greek named Philosophes, and it meant the goddess. I think Philosophes meant the goddess of love. So they got Philadelphia from that, and Philadelphia is claimed to be the city of brotherly love. Brotherly love. That's where it came from, though. Either a goddess, I think it was a goddess named Philosophes. It was 102 when I was pushing shopping carts today. Film Google. This is, of course, they call the city of brotherly love. The name comes from the Greek. Yeah, the Greek. Yeah, it's the Greek. She was a goddess though, but they won't tell you that part. This is something I know. Trust me. Trust me on this one. I think it was either. I think it was Filio. Because he's on one of those ancient coins. Either it was a man or a lady, but I'm pretty sure it was a lady because when I seen it, the lady was holding like some olive branches like this for peace. She's holding some olive branches like this, but I can't remember. But trust me on this. It comes from those. It's a Greek word exactly. So I had that part right. I'm almost 50-50 sure. Because Google always interfering with something. Google always throwing the interception. They might didn't teach Google this part. 102 degrees. Man, keep that heat. You can keep that heat. John Wolf. I'm like 50-50 though, AB. I gotta go back to my resources. But yeah, Philadelphia was once the nation's capital. I don't know why they moved it over. I don't know why they changed it to DC, which is the District of Columbia. Colombiano. As a 99. What year was the Mint Act? Was the Mint Act passed? The Mint Act. It's a nice woody. The Mint Act. The Mint Act passed. What year was the Mint Act passed? Yeah, I know what you mean. Let me think. Was it 18? Nope. Was it 1796? 1796, I think. I knew the answer to this once upon a time, but I forgot. Was it 1796? 1792. John Wolf beat me to it. Yep. The coinage jack. I knew I was close. I knew I was cooking with Crisco, but the stove wasn't on. It was 17, so I knew the answer to this before. Because I think either I asked somebody that question or I saw somebody ask somebody that question. 1792. That's 300 years. And Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So he would have sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Yeah, I don't believe his story though. His story kind of fabricated. He sailed the ocean blue, and when he jumped off the boat, he saw people already here. There was people already here. So he discovered America for his own knowledge. He wasn't the first person to discover America. He discovered America for his own knowledge. Because there was people already here. Here's Another Canadian. '94. February 21st, 1782. Ten years before. That's crazy. I ain't found no Wheaties yet. In what year did they start to produce the Denver Mint Lincoln cent? Should be an easy one. You had it right the first time, AB. 1911. Yep, the Fugo. Fuego. In what year did Susan B. Anthony get arrested for voting illegally? You did, John? You don't know this one, AB? Susan B. Anthony went to jail in New York. She went to jail for voting illegally, and she helped reform the 19th Amendment that women have equal rights. Oh, that's my first Wheatie. I see it. 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 So 1872. Let's see what this bad fella is. Oh, 46S, baby. This is going into tonight's giveaway, too. Yeah, it was in 1872. That's the S Mint. Going into tonight's giveaway. My first Wheatie. Oh my God, come on. I need a fat Lincoln. What double die mean? I'm burning up. Got the window wide open. What year was the last year for S mints on the business strike Lincoln cents? $1974. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. I knew that off the top of my head. '83. How many U.S. mints are they? And can you name them? If not, I can. Including the ones that closed down. Silver Sling Blade, what is up? I'm trying. I'm steady searching. They don't want to give me that type of good stuff, Silver Sling Blade. They want me to beg for it. Name them, John, if you can. I can name all of them, and I can tell you what city and state they in. Yeah, because one of them don't mint coins. They mint only one of them. I think the one in Georgia mints like gold pieces, commemorative pieces. It's another is one more C, Alan Bailey. It's two C. It's a single C and it's a CC. Yep. John Wolf getting them. Yep, Charlotte. See, John Wolf got the Charlotte. Yep. It's two D's and two C's. It's two D's, a C, and a CC. John Wolf got him. He might got that book sitting next to it. West Point is in New York. Carson City, New Orleans, Denver, Danglonia, that's in Georgia. Carson City is in Nevada, New Orleans. I don't know about that M one, John. What's the M? That one I'm confused on. Encyclopedia. Philippines don't count. Because the San Francisco Mint minted Philippine coins. The U.S. used to mint coins for other countries too. So the only mints was Carson City, Charlotte, Philly, Denver, DeLonga, that's in Georgia, New Orleans, West Point, and San Francisco, and Denver Mint. The top 8, the only 8. Oh, another 70S, baby. This one kind of sharp. Yeah, but they don't count, John. Philippines don't count. San Francisco minted coins for them. We're talking about United States mints. Philippines not a United States country. Don't belong to the United States. But you got all of them right though. You just got a few extras in there. This might be a repunch mint mark. Yeah, let me see if it's a large date. It looks like a large date to me. Check it. Always get you a piece of paper, guys, if you're not sure. But make sure your piece of paper is even. Make sure it's an even piece of paper. Yeah, that's a large date. In the 20s? Okay, I'll accept that one. What is this? A 60. Okay, okay. What's another trivial? That I can think of. What was the last year that the United States Mint produced 3.1 copper Lincoln cents, including proof cents? What is the final year? Nope. 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 John wrong. Alan wrong. And Alan, the answer to your question is 1942. Silver War nickel. You guys get to keep guessing. The last year that the Mint produced 3.1 grams Lincoln cents, including proof Lincoln cents. What is up, Bill Betts? Is in his house. Yep. You ain't know that, did you? And you'll be surprised at what years it was too. John using Google. I'm gonna give John a second. Mrs. Black Steel. She walked away.
Yeah.
What you got? It's the last row right here, guys. Then I have to skedaddle. Bill Betts, what's the word? Let me know when you guys want the answer. I know John went to the he went to Google. Thank you, AB. I want the answer. I'm gonna give you the answer, then I can prove it to you. Nope. That's wrong, Bill. The last year that the mint produced 3.1 gram Lincoln cents, including the proofs.
It didn't quite clean it all up. There's still glass in the refrigerator.
At the bottom.
Well, at the bottom and at the top.
I didn't see some at the top.
Yeah.
Nope. 2008 was the last year that they produced the shield. The last year they stopped making the memorial reverse. You cooking with Crisco though. Your stove not on. Nope. Nope, Bill. You guys warm. Getting warm. Getting warm. Google can't answer coin questions. Google doesn't have the knowledge. I give. Google doesn't have the knowledge. You tapping out? The last year for the last year for the 3.1 gram Lincoln cent, including the proofs, is 2009. Your 2009 proof Lincoln cents, they weigh 3.1 grams. Too late, Bill. I gave you the answer. Your 2009 Lincoln Sense, they all four different all four different Lincoln Sense that comes in the proof set weighs 3.1 grams. Yeah, you was close, AB. You was close. Bill gonna say 2009. Yep, John. You know you are, John. You used to be here all the time. You know you always gonna learn something over here. And look, I can prove it to you. I'm gonna go in my book. I'm gonna go in my book. I'm gonna take out my pretty 2009s, and I'll put them on the scale for you. See if you guys can see it on the scale. So I'm gonna take out a 2009. Let me see. I got my glove on, so don't worry. Don't worry, you got gloves on. Pop one out. Which one is this? This is actually my favorite one. This is Lincoln sitting on the log. My beautiful two-tone proof. It's purple and gold. No extra thumb. Let's check how much it weighs. .2 grams. 3.2. See, I don't know if you guys can see it like that. 3.2. You guys see that? Karen said she got. Yeah, you got the extra thumb, Karen, a long time ago. I ain't touch it. I ain't touch it, AB. But can you guys see that? So all the 2009 proofs weigh 3.1 grams. I'm not gonna pull all of them out because they too pretty. So there you go. Save your 2009 proofs. Yep, Karen got an extra thumb. Lincoln sitting on the log. Never knew that. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you guys. I like history with John, Bill, and AB. We had some history lessons popping off. This is my last row, guys. Then I'm getting out of here. Then we're gonna do the free giveaway. Still looking for this fat Lincoln, or this double die as well. Are you guys ready? That's a 2.5. No extra ear. No doubly bubbly. Do they have a long line out there?
Not as long as you.
Come on, Wheaties. We only got one Wheatie, but we got a good one though. It was a 1946 S. Come on, double die. Almost. What you had got? Come on, repunch. No repunched. Shield, shield. No smokes there. Free giveaway time. When you see the word "go" in the chat, you guys can go. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a number. You guys can guess as many times as you want, but one answer per line. Go. Nobody yet. Guys, getting close. You guys jumping around a whole bunch of numbers. Some of y'all putting the same thing as everybody. Y'all putting the same thing as each other. Stop, guys. I see it. I see it. The answer is 25. Looks like AB got it. AB Silver. That's your new name? You got crazy looking 70S. You got, oh, beautiful wheat scent. That's the 1946S. You got two Canadians. You got a die crack 1972 and a dipped in chrome plated 1943. Congrats, congrats. That's yours, AB. That's coming to you. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. No problem, AB. Thank you guys for stopping in, hanging out with me. I'm going to check out. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, John Wolf, for stopping through. Good trivia night. Thank you, Bill Betts, for coming through. Matthew. Thank all of you guys that showed up. Mia Coins, Silver Sling Blade came through. Tech Scott came through. Appreciate you guys. Black Steel checking out. Peace and love, and keep the hunt alive.